Hello guys, I want to start the class. I shared a link. All student can join now our Python second class. Just I want to present my screen. If there is issue with my screen, you can just message me in chat section. In case of any problem, any issue, uh, if you are facing during this class, you can message here in this chat section. So I want to start class. So this is our second class. This is our second class in which we will learn about Python variables and also data types. Data types and variables we will learn in this class. So this is our main topic for this class. So just I want to share with you some outline that we will cover in this lecture in this day. Just I want to share with you some outline. Okay, so first of all we will learn about variables, what means of variables, and then what is variable, undefined variable, types of variable, what means of declaration, initialization. Also I will share with you different rules and regulations that are very important for you to know, because these rules regulations are very important to learn. When you want to declare any variable, you should know about rules and regulations. Now there is another topic that we will cover, that is a data types. So in a data types we will cover different types of data, for example mutable, immutable type of data, sequence, non-sequence, and also another one is Python data types, categories, text-based, numeric, sequence type, mapping, and also set data type, boolean data type. And then there will be exercise for you and like a assignment work I will share with you. So this is a actually outline for this Python lecture. Now I want to move okay. So guys, if you have any problem, just you can put here, you can leave any message if you're facing some problem. Now I want to move into my slide. First of all, I want to share with you what means a variable. Actually, variable is like a container like thing in which we store any data. For example, this one is a computer memory. When I declare a variable, a space will be allocated to that variable. For example, a is a variable, and its value is 4. For example, a is a variable. When I declare this a variable, a memory will be allocated to this variable, and when I assign any value, this value will be stored in that memory location. So actually variable is a container like thing in which we store data. So there are different types of data we can store in a variable. For example, a string, numeric, boolean, different type of data we can store in a variable. Another point is that variable value may change during the program execution. For example, at this line of code variable value is 1, and second line of code I want to update the variable value, it will be a 4. Another is a variable is a container like thing in which we store something, some data. Variable is identifier you have to declare and initialize. So what means of declaration and what means of initialization I will discuss with you in this class also. So just example, this is one variable name and its value is 43. This is another variable name and its value. This is a variable name and its string value, and when I print name, name should be displayed in a console. Now 1, so 43 should display. Now 2, 212.4, this data should be displayed in the console. So this is all about variable. Another is a undefined variable, the variable that you did not declare. For example, I want to display value of val value of value, but there is no value named variable. I did not declare and initialize, just I want to see its value. So in this case you will get an undefined variable because you did not define this variable and you want to try to execute its value. That is why we will get an undefined variable error. Another is a its example is that, for example, print age. I did not declare age variable, so you will get an undefined variable error. Same like when I print this name, I will get name because name is already defined. So another is a types of variable. There are two types of variable in the Python. One is global. For example, you declare a variable outside of any specific block of code, it have global scope. For example, this is a actually a block if statement, any condition, and then this is a block. Another is a, for example, you create a for loop. This is a for loop and this will be a block for your for loop. So in this case, when you declare any variable inside a specific block of code, it will be considered local variable, but when you declare variable outside any block of code, it will be considered a global variable. So I will provide you example to clear your concept in Visual Studio Code. What means of declarations? When we write a name of variable according to rules and regulations without providing a value, we say that this is a declaration of variable. For example, this is a initialization. You need to provide value to declare variable. So declarations, just for example, a is a variable. So like a in a C++, we declare variable, for example, data type variable name and semicolon. This is a declaration in a C++, but in the Python we declare and initialize variable on a same line. For example, a equal to 4. So this is declaration and initialization. Declaration means writing name of the variable, and initialization means providing value to that declared variable. So you can see that you need to provide value to declare variable. To assigning a value is called initialization. When we provide any value to declared variable, we say that this is a initialization. But in Python, we do not need to declare a variable separately. So in C++ or C language or in C# language, we declare variable on one line and second line I initialize the variable. But in the Python, we declare variable and initialize on a single line. So this is a difference. So in C++, this is declaration, and when I provide any value, this will be initialization. In Python way, declaration and initialization on the single line. So because Python is very simple language, easy syntax, simple syntax. Another is a rules and regulations. You cannot put any white space between your variable name. Another is a, you can see that last name. Another example, you cannot put any white space between your variable. If your variable contain two words, you cannot put any white space. Another is you cannot put any special character. For example, dollar sign, slash, backslash. You can put only underscore in your variable name. Collection of alphanumeric, you can put number, any alpha, lowercase, uppercase you can put. You cannot use any reserved word. For example, else, elif, do, for, you cannot use as variable name. Another is a maybe use of number in variable. For example, you can use any number, but point is that you cannot use any number at the starting position. This will be invalid. This is a valid. So another is a case sensitivity. For example, this is a name, this is a name. So you can see that same, but different is that and here capital and here small, lowercase. So these two variable not same, but will have difference. So these are different rules and regulations I want to discuss with you, and I provide some example in VS Code. Now I want to open Visual Studio Code and discuss about this topic. I have to just because on this time I have started advanced Python course. I am teaching Python advanced course, that is a pandas. If you want interested in data science, data analysis, I have started pandas course. You can make your enrollment into that course. So now this is a visual stick code, and then just I want to just create a new file and then save this file variable.py. File is created. So e equal 10. So this is a variable declaration initialization, and your variable may be any for example contain alphanumeric data, maybe any variable name, but you cannot start your variable name with a number, so it will be a illegal. This is a invalid variable name. Your variable may contain alphanumeric but number not be at the starting position. For example, val 1 to 3, this is valid, but you cannot put any 1 to 3 at the starting position. So I can also print val 1 to 3. When I execute this file, you can see that I am in C partition. I have to move and then cd users, cd facile, cd documents, cd no python file name is variable. You will see that 10 is showing here. Another one point is that for example I want to display name. You know that name is not declared in the scope. You can see that name error, name is not defined. So this is a undefined error. Undefined error is that when you want to execute any variable that you did not define it, you will got an undefined variable error. So just I want to show you this will be undefined variable because I did not define. When I define this one, name value, I provide jafricode.com. This is our website. You can make your enrollment in any course, for example in Python, programming, web designing, web development. Just you will see that value is showing here. So another is a, for example, when I create a variable, variable name is for example first name. You can see that this is your variable name, but it contains space. You have to fix this issue. Just use underscore or any camel case. In this case your variable name will be perfect. First name is Faisal, last name is Zamir. Now I want to show first name plus last name. You will see that data should display, but if you need some space between two words, just you have to use this technique, concatenation technique. So this is all about variable. I discussed with you undefined variable, variable rules and regulations, concatenation. So another is a scope of variable. Scope of variable I will discuss with you when I start to teach about for loop, any loop type, for example for loop, while loop, if statement, if else statement, elif, and function. So in that class I will discuss with you with proper example what is the difference between global variable and local variable. So this is today class. In the next Monday I will discuss with you about data types in the Python. So about these I will discuss with you. So you can see that students are not taking some interesting our course because this course is free. That is why student did not take interest. So if you need paid course, I have already paid course. You can make your enrollment into that courses. I have also different courses, for example C++ in one day, and also C in one day. Also I have a course that is a JavaScript in one day, also Java in one day, PHP in one day, also Python in 1 day. So these are different courses I have. You can make your enrollment for example also C sharp in 1 day. When you take your enrollment into these courses, you will get lifetime support, and also you will get a certificate. So properly you will learn. So this is our website. You can also make your enrollment. This will be uh, paid courses. If you want to take some paid courses, you can make your enrollment into our courses. So benefit is that you will get lifetime support, lifetime access with a proper certificate. You can see that PHP with 60 plus problems and their solution. You can learn 5 programming language in one course. Its totally price is $5. Any course will be in $5. You can make your enrollment into any course. So this is a today lecture. In the next day, in the next Monday, we will learn about data types with proper example. Up to here, if you have any confusion, any problem, you can put your query. I am waiting at your response.